Hello, guys, and welcome back to another post-match review. As we are reviewing Chelsea's nil-nil draw against Brentford in this game, and I want to talk about the entire match. I want to talk about the game and what panned out in the game. It's a game of two halves. Honestly speaking, it's a game of two halves. We had one half. It's a game of two halves. Chelsea are currently fourth with 53 points. Chelsea are praying, hoping that Manchester United can do them a favor. Newcastle have two games in hand. Most likely they're going to win their next game, and that is going to see them move even further closer to Chelsea. And I said this. You win these games. You don't expect to beat Liverpool at Stamford Bridge, because I don't know if this team is ready to beat the bigger teams. I don't know if this manager is on par to beat the best teams in the league. We have seen him crumble to a poor Manchester City side. We have seen him crumble to Arsenal. We have seen him crumble when he faced even Manchester United at home. Manchester United was so poor in that game. So, what has happened in this game? Now, it is already confirmed that Southampton have been relegated by Tottenham Hotspur, but I'm mainly going to focus on Chelsea because we've had two halves. We've had the first half, the second half. The second half, a bit optimistic. The first half, I was just losing my mind. I was losing my mind throughout that first half. It was so horrible to see what was happening in the first half. Now, what was happening in the first half? Now, let's just start with the team selection. Let's look at the team selection. Look at the lineups. Look at the lineups of the team. Chelsea, I said this, Chelsea have 5 games where they can win. The latter 4 games, we cannot hope for those games. We cannot hope to beat Liverpool. We cannot even hope to beat Manchester United at home. We cannot even hope to beat Nottingham Forest away and Newcastle away. Those are our last games. But here we found ourselves. Brentford were there for the taking. In the first half in particular, Brentford was so open, they did not know how to contain Chelsea. But looking at the lineup, Colwill dropped, Nkunku dropped, Colwill dropped, Jackson dropped, Palmer dropped, Cucurella dropped, Neto dropped. Nkunku comes in, Dewsbury Hall comes in, Madueke comes in, and who else? And Tosin comes in. So when you look at it, in the back line, there wasn't any problem because I expected Tosin to come in, factoring in the dynamics of the game. And somebody's talking about, yes, Maresca is experimenting a lot. The Conference League is not important. The Conference League is not important than the Champions League. You want to play in the Champions League, you win games in the Premier League. Maresca dropped these 2 points for Chelsea today. I know towards the latter stages of the game, Cole Palmer had the opportunity to seal the game for Chelsea. But in my opinion, the game was lost in the first half. We are lucky we got a 0-0 in the first half. Because, honestly speaking, how many times have we been complaining about Nkunku? He does not run. He does not make runs in behind. He does not press well. He does not have the physicality to play in the Premier League. Whenever the ball was being played over the top, he would lose the aerial duel. Whenever the ball was played towards his feet, he will lose that ball towards his feet. And we kept on saying this. We were playing with 10 men in the first half. Now, what was the point of burning out players? Because you know very well, in the first half, that is the time majority of players are fit. That is the time majority of the players have energy. That is the time that majority of players have that urge. You can't always rely on bringing players from the bench. It is better he would have started with Jackson and Palmer and taken them off in the second half and brought in the Nkunkus. You cannot do that. This is a game away at Brentford. Do you know our record away at Brentford? We are not so good at Brentford. We are not so good at Brentford. And we dropped 2 points needlessly. Palmer gave an assist in the last game. Why drop him? Why drop him? You see, these are the reasons why sometimes I'm looking and I'm saying, the people who are saying that Maresca is not a Chelsea coach. Yes, because when Chelsea are performing well, you're busy shouting at the media the way Chelsea are not in the are not in the title race. Chelsea are far off in their development. You're giving players the complacency to relax. You're giving players the complacency to relax and just expect that everything is going to be easy. That's what you're doing. You're giving the team that ability to just relax. Now we are having a critical game, a game that can ensure we secure top 4, rather than starting your best players. You start your best players. Everybody looked at that lineup and everybody knew the result, because we've had Nkunku in the team. We've had Christopher Nkunku in the team. We've played Nkunku in the team, and we have seen it. We have seen the difference when Nkunku is on the pitch, when Jackson is on the pitch. We have seen the difference when you're relying on players like, no, Dewsbury Hall is starting in this game and Palmer is on the bench. And then you're making that half substitution in the second half. What do you expect Jackson to do? No, Brentford defense was not good. There's a time Nkunku was given the ball. Inside the box. And he hesitated to shoot. His first touch was pathetic. There's a time Nkunku got a one-on-one chance. The ball was played ahead of him. He just jogged towards the ball. They constantly beat our press. The time the game changed was in the second half, when Jackson came on, then Palmer came on, then Neto came on, then we started to create chances. In the entire 45 minutes of the first half, we had one shot on target. In the latter, let me just check here. In the second half, let me show you the shots that we had in the second half. I'm just giving you these statistics. Just a minute to give you these statistics. Now, in the second half, we had 4 shots on target and 21 shots. In the first half, we had 6 shots off target and 1 shot on target. And that 1 shot on target was the shot that Nkunku made towards Flecken, and Flecken grabbed it. But in the second half, we kept on pressing, we kept on attempting shots. If we had 40 shots and 12 shots on target, don't you tell me that we were not going to get a goal from that position? We would get a goal from that position. We have seen, all of us cry that Chelsea suffered in the last 2 months when Jackson was injured. Now Jackson is back. Are you saving them for the Conference League? I know we are going to win that Conference League game. I don't need anybody to tell me that we are going to win that Conference League game. I don't know. I don't want anybody to tell. We are going to, even you could play the likes of Nkunku, Dewsbury Hall in that Conference League game. When it comes to the Premier League, you play your best team. You play your best team. You put in a striker. You put in a defender. You play your best team. I don't know what's wrong with this manager. I don't know what's wrong with this manager. I don't know. We are constantly complaining here. That he doesn't get it. Some people are even saying he's not a Chelsea level kind of manager. And it's coming out. Because what kind of selection was that? Now, in the first half, the only players that I can talk about is Caicedo. Caicedo, again, just a 9 out of 10 performance from him again. Winning the ball, playing the ball, winning that ball cleanly, putting Chelsea when Nkunku loses the ball, Caicedo is there. Caicedo is everywhere winning the ball. Enzo is even trying. Enzo tried a lot in the first half. Even Gusto tried a lot, whipping in crosses. Though Gusto's crosses are very pathetic, very poor. If Rhys James would have been in that position, he would have given Chelsea a better output from that position. Now, that's what we had to suffer today. That was Chelsea's calamity today. The lineup. There's nothing that I have to say. We had chances. I've seen a lot of chances. And I have to say one thing. Robert Sanchez was actually played well. Sanchez won us a point today. Let me just say it. Sanchez won us a point because the number of times that actually Brentford did not create a lot, but when they went forward, they were looking like they were going to score. And it was only Robert Sanchez who won us the game. Robert Sanchez got us the draw because, honestly speaking, not happy. I'm not happy with that performance. The second half, I'm happy with that performance. I saw the urgency, I saw the pressing, I saw the need, I saw the enthusiasm from the team. Palmer, in the first, that Palmer should have scored. He even knew it. I'm actually seeing the replay here. In the 94th minute, Palmer should have scored that goal. He knows he should have scored that goal. The way he turned, if he just lowered his leg and scored, that would have been the most beautiful thing. I would be coming here overjoyed knowing that Palmer won us all the 3 points. But it is what it is. The game is over. We've dropped 2 points. I don't know where we're going to get these points. Honestly speaking. I don't know. We are playing Liverpool. We are playing Manchester United. We are playing Newcastle. We are playing Nottingham Forest. Where are we going to get these points? Should we now start to accept our fate? The only way we are getting top 4, let me just be direct and honest. The only way we are going to get the top 4 is if other teams around us are dropping even more points. But Chelsea, I don't know. If Newcastle drops points, if Manchester City drops points, that's the only way we can get top 4. Newcastle have 2 games in hand. Actually, they have 2 games in hand now. If they win the 2 games in hand, they are above us. If Manchester City win their game, we move to 6th position. That's the way it is. So now we have to take points from Newcastle and Nottingham Forest. Manchester City, hopefully, Manchester United can do Chelsea a favor. But again, we are only getting top 4 because other teams around us are dropping points, not because we are a good team. That's all I have to say about this game. I'll be looking to analyze this game. I saw a lot of tactical problems, especially in the first half when Nkunku was on the pitch. Yeah. Leave your comments in the comment section area below. And as well, please continue watching our videos. I will be doing more tactical analysis on this. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.